Hello, Leo, and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This card just came out, the Hanged Man, before I even had a chance to start. So this is your weekly reading for January the 10th. Get back into 2022. January the 10th through to the 16th. So, yep, big week happening. Mercury is turning retrograde at the end of this week. So this energy is around your fire element. I'm picking 4 cards this week for the 4 elements, and we're starting with fire. So this is what you might find yourself doing. This is what you might find yourself wanting to do or getting motivated or getting inspired by. And the Hanged Man is pretty much maybe not wanting to do a lot, wanting to take some time out, wanting to take a bit of a break, wanting to kind of look at things from a whole heap of different angles and really shift your perspective with something. So it is the card of getting answers from looking at something from a different angle, turning something upside down. So I feel like you kind of taking some time out to really look at something, and this is where the answers will lie. This is the awakening. And if some of you are feeling very feel like you're unmotivated and not doing stuff, that you are, but this Hanged Man and his energy is asking you to pause. It can feel like a stagnant energy, but it's very much saying, take some time out to get those answers. And, one thing you can do is put down, if there's something that you're trying to work on, put down what it is, the angle or whatever it is that you're trying to work on, write it down in the middle of a table and put it in the center, and then stand at one end and pretend you're somebody that you admire. Just say it's Oprah or Steve Jobs or somebody like that. What would they do in this situation? And then you look at your problem and go, okay, they might do this. And then you go to the other side of the table and choose someone new, whoever that may be. Maybe it's Beyonce. I don't know who it's going to be. What would they do in this situation? Somebody that you really admire, and you can go around the 4 points of the table looking at it from different angles. And that's just one thing that came to mind, Leo, that you might get some different answers coming through for you. So don't feel bad if you feel like you need to take some time out, or you just need to you're feeling kind of unmotivated, because this is where you'll find your answers from going within and taking that time out. Now, in terms of the element of air, your communication, the things and the ideas that you might be working on and how things might be presented to you, you've got the 7 of Swords, which is actually the element of air. It is an Aquarius energy. So maybe you're really strategizing here. You're strategizing how to kind of get out of an energy that you're feeling a little bit stuck in. I mean, this could be some kind of exit plan. This is where your foot's half in and half out of something. So you're thinking of moving or getting out of an energy and trying to work out how to do that. And so I see that with the Hanged Man here, that best you could spend a lot of time going roundabouts and circles with this logical mind with the 7 of Swords, going, how's this going to work, and really going through a real logical thought process. But you could end up on the hamster wheel of going around in circles and losing focus as well. So that's why this Hanged Man energy is saying maybe the best option is to take some time out and really look at things from different angles. From creating that internal space, the answers with the Hanged Man, it's the card of enlightenment, awakening. So it's the answers come from a different place, not from the logical mind. So I feel like you're kind of grappling with the two, and we'll see what the balance. Let's look at love and relationships, the element of water. So this is really can be related to your intuition. It can be related to love and relationships, like we said. So you've got the 9 of Wands. You might be a little bit tired and weary. You kind of at the tail end of something, and you might not have a lot to give at this moment in time to a relationship that's coming through with this 9 of Wands, because I feel like you're grappling with something outside of that. You're really putting a lot of energy outside of that. So this is the wounded warrior. So if you're having any struggles with a particular relationship, it's kind of like, I don't have the energy to put into that. Interestingly, with the 9 of Wands, it can be that you're at the tail end of a struggle and you're about to you can be closer than you think to letting that go. So that's also an interesting energy to come in, and it may be you're getting some I feel like the answers this week are coming through your intuition really strongly with that Hanged Man. So you may be getting some, your intuition might be the boss this week, giving you some directions and answers, and it's kind of like, not again. really, how much do you want me to be doing? So there's this weariness and tiredness, and that's why I think taking a break is actually a really great energy, and that's where you'll get re-energized. That's where you'll go have the ta-da moment and like, now I know what to do. So very interesting. And for the element of earth, we have the Emperor energy. Okay, so this is around your resources. So this can be around money, the things that you need in your life. So it can be around home, health, money, career, and work. So the Emperor is a very strong energy. It might be that you're dealing with authority this week, having to deal with that. You might have to be stepping into your authority. So you might be dealing with a boss, or maybe if you are the boss, you're dealing with a lot of people. You might be having to deal with things like banks, a conversation with banks to do with your home, or if it's a landlord or something like that with the Emperor energy. This is actually a really positive energy for what it is that you're trying to find the solution for here on a material realm. So if this is like what you're trying to work out here is something to do with your money, your career, your home, and your health, this Emperor energy would suggest that it's bringing it into a concrete reality, into success. So I would say that even though it may be tiring, this energy of going through that process, I feel like there's some successful results here. But like I said, I feel like the answers really lie in that Hanged Man energy. So I'm going to pull a card for message from the universe, message for spirit to finish this off. And each week I'm going to pull a different card, like a different deck. This week I really felt like I wanted to use the animal energy, the animal oracle deck, the wild unknown. So we're going to see what message is coming in for spirit for you this week, Leo. What message is coming through for Leo? Oh, we have lizard. Interesting. And it is a fire element here. We have the fire energy. And this is actually interesting because the fire is in your earth line. I would say you're going to feel really motivated about something very concrete and solid in your world. The lizard is interesting because the lizard is kind of like the chameleon. It's the energy of being able to shapeshift and to kind of be very flexible with something. It's kind of like this is not necessarily the week to be very fixed in what you think something should be or how something should run. This is where, sorry, Leo, just a bit of a croaky throat. This is where you're being asked to be adaptable, to sit back a little bit, to not necessarily take center stage, to sit and watch how other people do it and observe and then glean some and gain some ideas from that. So there's a sense of being the mindful observer rather than taking action. So you are observing and watching and being very flexible, and the time will come for you to make your move or to step out further and show who show your true colors in a way. But for now, it's very much a sense of just look and wait and listen and just observe. And that energy is really going to help you rather than getting really engaged in dramas or engaged in taking action. So it is very much saying that, again, it's a flexible approach that's being asked of you this week. And I feel like I feel like this is going to be interesting and colourful because it's kind of saying being open to other people's points of views, other people's perspectives, other ways that other people do it, and you'll get a lot from that. So that is the message for the week, Leo. I hope that this helped, and thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. And also, if you're interested in more of what's coming in for you 2022, the yearly readings are out. The link for that is in the description box below. So take care, Leo, and look forward to seeing you next time.